For this lecture, I left you, first of all, a file which is a simplified version of what we had before, the implementation with Snowpark data frame. So do this now. Create and not an SQL worksheet, but a Python worksheet. Okay, let's try this, and you'll see on screen that Snowflake generates already something for us. Okay, let me close this one. Just replace everything. Yeah, replace everything with the code that you have there. So have a look at this one. Okay, import Snowflake random. That's why I separated before. You remember Python function here, and that's a simplified version. You can see here I pass a schema, but just names, strings. I don't pass specific Snowpark types, and I don't save the table here. I want to see what's going on with these Python worksheets, okay? And you see here, if you use external packages, okay, but they are still included in the Anaconda packages, you should go here but before this, establish always database schema context here, okay? Because the rest may not work. Make sure you have a warehouse here, you have a role, okay? In my case, I try to execute everything with a count and mean to keep it simple, but that's not the best practice, okay? Go to packages, yeah? Go to packages here and click Faker, okay? Faker. And make sure you select this one, not Streamlit Faker, no, not anything else, okay? Click on Faker and you close. You close the window. And guys, this is all it takes. Let's run it. And yeah, as you may expect, and that's why we have it here, this will return a data frame. Okay, this will show basically the data frame and with our fake but realistic data. Okay. Okay, guys, this is it. Let's switch now to query history. To the query history, you can find it here in the under monitoring. Okay, click on this one and let's see what's going on. Yeah, what was generated behind. Okay, I will make sure. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any filters here. Let's refresh this one to make sure it refresh. Okay, and look. At some point, this is what our Python worksheet generated. Okay, and let's have a look at this one. Yeah, I will click on Open Worksheet. Okay, in a new window, and look, guys, this is what was generated behind. Let's have a look at this one. Let's make it more legible. Okay. Look how interesting it is. Yeah. Handler us. Okay. And for the rest, okay. This was it, guys. This was it. This is where all our function is. You see, between single quotes. Okay, between single quotes, and for the rest. This is a dynamic or temporary store procedure, okay, generated on the fly. As you can see, it is generated on the fly, okay, with name, yeah, named, but assigned a name, okay, it depends on what, if you change the name of the tab where you generated this one, yeah, this may change, but this is called with call automatically at the end. Okay, generated on the fly, called right away, and that's it. Okay, you're done with this. And what's very interesting, yeah, let's see. Let's look at these headers, because this is what we don't have to define. We don't have to ornate, let's say, all this store procedure to learn SQL. Yeah, to learn SQL. Everything in our Python worksheet was just Python. Okay, you can see here, yeah, inside it was Python. You didn't have to remember, okay, that you have to pass Faker, let's say, and yeah, even Snowpark in packages. What was the runtime version? Language Python, because this was store proc defined in Python, handler, and so on. What's important to remember when you see this is that you cannot define the parameters here. You cannot define store proc parameters, and this is what we may do next. We'll define manually such a store proc, okay, without using a Python worksheet when we want to enhance it with specific procedure arguments or parameters.
I love the Python worksheets. I remember the first time they came up I wrote about this. Yes, I found them also somehow limited, but if you want to get exposed first and, with some user friendly interface that is based actually on Snowpark store procedures, yeah, you can try these Python worksheets. Here we have a side-by-side comparison with SQL worksheets because these are the two types of worksheets that you'll find in Snowsite in the web UI, the Snowflake web UI. Yeah? You see here on top, for instance, okay, you can use an SQL worksheet or a Python worksheet. Yeah, definitely. In Python worksheet, you use only Python. Yes, you can call SQL, but from Python. And look, guys, in an SQL worksheet, as I said before, the SQL statements, yeah, are directly sent to the SQL engine and executed. Look at the other way. Yeah, in a Python worksheet, okay, everything will be converted into a store proc, into a store procedure, which is SQL. Okay, you'll have a wrapper there, and the store proc will be executed. Why this is good? Because yeah, in the store proc or directly in the Python worksheet, you've seen that you can add other Python packages. If they are already included in the Anaconda packages, you'll still have to reference them because otherwise they will not be imported. Okay, but it's a very simple process. And look, this is what they have here. Yeah, they generate a store proc behind the scenes, and the store proc is passed to the SQL engine and executed. Let's have a look at the pros and cons. Yeah, they are similar to the SQL worksheets, but they are in Python. Yeah, definitely. You don't need to learn SQL for the store procedure. Yeah, to have to learn what are those headers. Yeah, when you create a store proc, you have auto wrappers. There's dynamic store procedures. So these are not permanent store procs. These are temporary, on the fly store procedures. As I said before, yeah, you have a demonstration of a transparent snowpark in action because this is what the snowpark will do, and we'll see this next. The whole execution will be on the server. Okay, so everything you say you have there in the main Python function will be passed wrap up into a store proc and executed on the server. What are some cons? Yeah, they are hard for external packages. Yeah, it's hard to include external packages unless you use Anaconda packages. It's harder. Okay, no custom parameters, and yeah, you'll see next that yeah, definitely we should do it manually if you want to add custom parameters because you cannot add them there. Yeah, they are not very flexible in this regard. Okay, and you can display them on the user interface only in Snowsite. Yeah, no automation, no saved, loaded from files. Okay, no code at all executed on the client side. Everything will be passed and executed on the server.